How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here with another Marvel Snap deck highlight. I have a friend here with me, Parry Manilow. So,
hello, everyone.
Hello, Parry. Where can everyone find you?
I am Parry Manilow, as Prashan said. You can find me on twitch.tv/Parry Manilow. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube and a little bit of TikTok as well. That's all just Parry Manilow. So you'll keep it easy for you guys.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, anytime I think of Daken or Daken, whatever you want to say, I think of Parry here.
Guy. I always go Daken versus Daken.
Okay, perfect. Because I don't know. I say both. I say Daken Daken just in case. But whenever I think of that card, I think of Parry here. So I think it's only right to bring him here and highlight this deck for you. So we're gonna go card by card, and then we're gonna play some games and pilot the deck, and then we're gonna see if we could get some dubs. So we're gonna go card by card, and we have the first card here, which is Blade.
So Blade doesn't really need much of an introduction. He has been an essential card in discard ever since he was reworked. He used to be a random card in your hand. Now he is the right card, as everyone knows. Great to be hitting your Dracula. Great to be hitting your Apocalypse for your Dracula. Great to be hitting Swarm, your Shard every now and then, and also just helps keep your hand in check for those extra shards.
Nice. And then next we have Morbius.
Morbius, one of your win cons. He can get huge. Usually will be in the 10 to 14 range. One of the nice things I like to do with Morbius is actually hold him in my hand until the end of the game to play in conjunction with MODOK, because he's going to be reduced by the Ravonna discount. So it's a surprise burst of roughly 10 power at the end of the game that your opponent usually isn't anticipating.
And speaking of Ravonna,
there she is. I have been a believer since day one. You can go on my YouTube and look at the video. I called out Cozy, I called out Dexter, I called out Alex. They were hating on the card. I've been a believer since day one. So Ravonna, she allows this deck to work. You get more flexible lines by reducing the cost of Morbius, by reducing the cost of Dracula, and of course the Arnim Zola, which is the spice in here, but we'll get to him later.
Of course. I think she was bad as a 3/3. She was just awkward. But a 2/3 is the perfect spot for her, I believe.
Yeah, she still worked in the deck back when she was a 3/3, but certainly better as a 2/3 overall.
And next we have Swarm.
Swarm, just a solid card to hit with your Colleen, with your Blade, getting discarded by the MODOK to help boost the Morb. Just a good card to have. You just got to be careful with the Dracula sometimes, but that is the price of discard.
And we have Calling Wing.
Colleen Wing, just solid stat line, great to play to hit a Swarm, keep your hand clean, hit a Shard, and often helps you keep priority if you are playing against decks that you want priority, like the Goliath decks.
Correct.
I lose to that a lot.
And next we have Gambit.
Gambit is a relatively new addition to the Vampire Slayer shell. I like him as tech mostly. I like using him to get rid of a Zabu, get rid of a Ravonna, get rid of a Mobius. Those pesky cards that are played early that often are expected to just sit there the whole game. Gambit can help snipe them, and you even have the option to Zola him later on for some cheeky stuff.
And we have Daken Daken.
A main man, Daken Daken, whatever you want to call him. He is the heart and soul of the deck. He is the namesake, double Daken, pardon me. What you want to do is get him down on turn 3, sometimes turn 4. You could play him with a Blade as well. But you want him down in his own lane for what we're going to be doing later.
And Dracula.
Dracula, alternate win con. You can do the same kind of things with Dracula that you can do with Daken. You just want to make sure you have the APOC in hand. But quintessential discard card, one of my favorites in the game.
And the Sneaky Supergiant.
Sneaky Supergiant. So what she does, new addition, new card. What she does is allow you to hide your MODOK on turn 5. So you play her down on 4, you have your Daken down already. Your MODOK won't trigger until the end of the game. So that allows you, if you don't draw your Ravonna, you can just play Zola for his full cost on turn 6 on your Daken or your Dracula. Then the MODOK will proc at the end of the game, clearing your hand and making those boys big.
And speaking of MODOK, here he is.
There he is, the MODOK. He is the key to boosting your Morb. Discarding all those shards that you get from the double Dakens, discarding the Dracula, and making sure the Apocalypse is the last thing in your hand. Gotta have MODOK, can't play this deck without him.
And next, Arnim Zola.
Arnim Zola. So you typically want to be playing this card on turn 5 with the Ravona discount, but what the Supergiant allows you to do, like I alluded to earlier, is if you don't get the Ravona down, you have your line set up. You can even play your Zola in the same lane you played your Modok, because the Modok won't actually reveal until the end of the game, so you don't have to worry about that getting hit by the Zola instead of your Daken. You get 2 Dakens. They typically wind up being 32 power each, because you'll have 3 shards in hand. 1 from the initial play of Daken, and then 2 more after you make those 2 new Dakens from the Zola, resulting in 32 power. Again, you could do the same with Dracula, and as I mentioned earlier, you could even do it on the Gambit for 3 cards destroyed by Gambit.
And lastly,
the Apocalypse. So just another great card to hit with your Blade, hit with your Modok. It is the necessary power that Dracula needs in order to get huge. If you have 2 of them, gotta have Apoc staple.
All right, sounds good. This is an awesome deck, so hopefully we can get some dubs. Let's go into the games.
Kick some ass.
And take some names.
Hell yeah.
Well, we talked about it.
We did.
All right.
Okay.
So Blade,
Nice.
Daken, Arnim Zola, Apocalypse. Good hand.
Yep. I probably would have dropped Blade there with the Apoc
I should have.
in hand, but that's fine. Ooh. Dream Dimension helps us as well, or Dark Dimension, pardon me. The Crimson Cosmos might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but this is okay. Let's drop the Ravona right, so we get the discount on the Daken.
All right.
And then what I think we might wind up doing here is Daken mid, then Zola mid, and then hopefully we will have enough to discard, and we just hope they don't play alive. That's really what we're looking for here, considering
for
these
sure.
ass locations.
All right. They play Corvus.
Corvus, okay. Discard typically doesn't run Goliath, so I think we're going to be good here. And they're playing Swordmaster, okay.
And they played into Luchigila, which is weird.
Yeah, not ideal, not what you want to be doing, but we might have to wind up doing the same thing here.
Yeah.
Just to keep our hand clear for those Daken shards. So let's go ahead and drop... Oh, this is tough, because we really don't have the Modok yet, and we don't want to ruin the possibility of drawing him. So, alright, let's do this. Let's just chill this turn, and then we'll see what we draw.
All right.
Supergiant, not too useful, so let's go ahead with the Zola in the mid. And we might be able to still do this with Blade, Colleen, and maybe we luck into a Gambit, or maybe we do happen to draw that Modok.
Ooh, we got Modok.
There it is, baby. Alright, so the shards will trigger first. Daken will reveal first. Then we'll get 1 shard. Then the Zola will pop off and we'll get 2 more shards. We just gotta make sure we have 2 spots in hand. So it should just be Modok and Blade. Maybe we do Blade right? Just to diversify a little bit. Although, maybe the Blade mid is better because it's gonna be 11 power mid. Yeah, let's just do the Blade mid. Everything mid.
Right.
Here we go. They haven't seen a single card we played outside of Ravona.
No, not at all.
So here we go. They're gonna not be expecting this.
Oh, we won.
Yep, that's easy dubs, baby. Look at this. This is the dream. This is what we built the deck to do.
Let's go.
And there it all goes. It's such a beautiful thing. It never gets old. I've been watching it for ever since Ravona came out, and it still never gets old. Boom.
There we go. We got it.
Easy dub, double Daken.
All right. Daken, Modok, Colleen. Shuri's Lab.
Ooh, that could be real good. Alright, alright. Let's not snap, just because we don't want them to leave.
Oh yeah,
could
for
potentially
sure. We
have the
learned our
combo
lesson
here.
with that one.
Yeah, that would have been the nuts. Oof. Destroy on Shuri's
Destroy?
Lab could be spicy too.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
God.
Lamentus.
Give us what we need? Nope. I mean, we have a winning line here. We definitely have winning lines. We still have a huge Daken to go on Shuri's Lab. We have Colleen to hit the Swarm right now. We just aren't going to be able to do any fun Zola stuff. But I think we're still okay here. Maybe Colleen left? Just for them stats. The Gambit's going to be our trump card.
For sure.
Well, we can get some Giga value with the Swarm over there. We might want to save that till the end as well. Let's just go Daken left for now. They're not going to be drawing any cards with that Nico. What do we got?
Interesting. Do we go Dracula mid?
Yeah, let's go Dracula mid here, I think. That's fine. Now, the scary thing is going to be when do we Modok? Do we do Gambit on 5? We have 4 good targets in hand. All it needs to do is not hit the Modok. But they still haven't really... We have Pryo, so the Gambit would only hit the Nico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, we could still get a discard here on Apoc, Swarm, or the Shard. I think we want to save a Swarm to play into Black Vortex as well at the end of the game.
You have to realize they did play Electro.
Okay.
So this could be a Galactus move right now.
Well, we have Pryo, so where would they Galactus? Mid?
I would think mid.
Okay.
So I would think...
Let's drop the Modok now, then. Modok, mid.
Let's see what happens here.
That doesn't... No, that was just a Galactus.
I am reborn.
Okay. Does he not have it? It's very possible he doesn't have it. Heimdall. Okay. I think we're good here. I think it's just going to be... We drop the Swarms. Maybe one left, one right, and then Apoc mid. Should do it.
All right, there we go.
Victory.
Easy. Good stuff.
All right,
So
we
nothing doing here.
So nothing.
You're almost always not going to do anything on turn 1. Turn 1, unless you have like the Apoc or the Swarm on the right side, you're typically doing nothing. And you have the Blade in hand. New location.
Yep, Black Vortex.
I actually have not seen this pop up in my games yet.
Oh,
so
really?
now you have the Apoc there. Yeah, I've not actually encountered the Black Vortex. So now that you have the Apoc here, I would just drop that Blade. And just what you want to do is you want to make sure you have one lane open. That's going to be your Zola lane. So whether you play your Gambit there, your Daken, or your Dracula, just try and leave one lane open.
All right, so let's try out Black Vortex.
See what it got. Just don't be I don't know. They're pretty much all good hits here. And there he is. There he is. All right.
Oh, they get an Ultron.
Well, I doubt they stick around for this one.
Yeah, they don't
we're
stick
looking
around
pretty
for this.
good. No, so we just do nothing here. Not worth ripping the Gambit. Not when it's just going to hit a drone, most likely. That would actually do them a favor. So we'll just chill here.
They're out.
That's unfortunate. That's the one you don't want. That's definitely the 1/6 drop you don't want. At least early game.
All right, we got Fuzzy Boots here. Modok, Daken, Supergiant, Morbius.
Yep. Good starting hand. Morbius as well. Nice. We'll probably throw that down under the nowhere next turn.
I guess they know who I am, so we'll dap them up.
You. Moving up in the world, Sean. Moving up in the world. I have to say, I'm very happy to see your continued success. You're certainly putting in the work, so I'm glad you're getting the rewards. Wait, hold on. Now that we drew the Ravona, we should have dropped that.
Oh, I should have. I got happy. My bad.
Trigger happy over here, but that's fine. I did say play that, and it's fine. I just, like I said, I usually like to hold the Morbius when I have the Ravona in hand, just for some surprise stuff.
So do I play Daken now?
I don't usually.
Or Ravona?
No, now you want to do the well. We don't have the Zola yet, so I think maybe we go Daken now because the next turn you can do Ravona and Colin together,
All
or
right,
we
so
drop the Super Giant depending on what we
so
drop.
Daken
now.
in the middle.
Yep, Daken middle. This way, in case we do draw the Zola, we'll have some options. The Zola on this game isn't the best because we won't get an additional proc with the Nowhere if we do hit the Zola. Ooh, no more Shang-Chi, and no more Ghost Rider. Looking solid there. I would almost say that that's even a snap condition, but we don't know if they're running Hela, so I guess we have to be wary of that. Got the APOC, so we have a couple options here. We can drop the Super Giant now, which will allow us to play our MODOK next turn, but not activate till the end of the game, in case we happen to maybe draw into Zola. We could just do Ravona and Kali and Wing here, although we don't really have anything that benefits from the Ravona discount at this point, so I'd probably just drop the Super Giant right, and then we'll see what we draw.
Ooh, Dracula.
Yep, they dropped the Dracula. So this looks like they're probably playing some sort of Zabu discard deck. Maybe Black Knight, they got the Ghost Rider in there, Dracula Corvus, so that's what I'm guessing. With the Super Giant, let's drop the MODOK now. Drop the MODOK, you can drop it anywhere except left. Don't drop it left, because it won't reveal till the end of the game. So if we do happen to draw Zola, you can still play the Zola in the middle lane. It won't hit the MODOK because it won't reveal.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Alright, nothing great. We got Gambit here. We can get a pretty big APOC, but that is just about it. I'm almost tempted to just drop the Giganto left. We're going to be adding, what, 16 mid with the MODOK discard. Morbius goes skyrocketing, so I think Morbius and Giganto can probably compete with their Dracula and whatever else they got. So I think maybe that's it.
All right, let's do it.
Do it for 2. Let's see it. The other play would maybe be like Gambit, Colleen, Blade. Spread the power a little bit, and you hope for a good Gambit hit. But I think this might be better. Okay, goes pretty tall mid, but doesn't win right, so I think we're good. Let's see what they got.
Oh, we got this, right?
That's some power. But I think we're good.
Easy.
Depends on what they discard with the Dracula.
Perfect.
Close, but not enough. Giganto is it, baby. Let's go.
GG's.
Good loss or a really funny loss. I like to throw those in typically at the end. Ooh, now we're cooking here. Let's hope they don't mess us up. Yep, this is spicy. We got Daken, Morbius, Dracula, and Supergiant. Excellent start. But looks like we might be up against Hela. Yep.
Yep, Hela.
So this can compete. We get some pretty insane power if we get the nut. Okay, so without the Ravona, we can drop the Morbius here. I like that. Then we're probably looking Daken left next turn. Get them shards in hand. Another Fisk Tower. Okay. Yep, that's the way.
Ooh, Corvus.
Double Corvus. So they definitely don't have Hela in hand. Oh, they have no hand now. Okay. So they're hoping to just top deck Hela in the next 3 turns. Very likely.
So do we just
There
go...
is MODOK. Beautiful. So
Super
now
Giant?
with the MODOK in hand, let's drop the Super Giant. Yep. We'll probably wind up dropping the MODOK left. In case we draw APOC or Swarm to juice the Morbius.
No.
And all we need is that Zola, baby. Oh, there
so
it is.
So we play MODOK?
There it is. No. Let's do MODOK left in case we draw into Swarm or APOC.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On the Kamartage.
Gotcha.
And then we can drop the Zola.
Let's snap. I trust you. All right, let's go.
I mean, I don't advise the snap. We are still up against Hela.
Let's go. Let's do it.
This is pretty spicy. Middle is going to be massive.
Oh.
Wow. They were that scared.
Oh.
They were terrified.
I shouldn't have snapped. I shouldn't have snapped.
Oh no, we got Morbius. We got MODOK. We're looking good here.
So we skip turn 1. So another discard. We're going against another discard deck.
They're out. This is one of the problems too with this deck at this time is that everybody's playing discard. So, but we do what we can. And Sinister London is out today too. My god. Okay. Let's hang on to the Morbius, because we do have the Ravona. So let's just skip here. Then I think we're probably going to be playing 2 Draculas. And we'll see what we got after that.
Alright.
Oh, we got the Soul. Nice. So all we're hoping for now is an Apocalypse.
Living Tribunal.
Black Knight Tribunal. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that. I guess this just might be like a Hella Tribunalist that
Well,
also has
their
Black Knight.
card changed when they played it into Black Vortex.
Oh, I'm sorry. The screen had frozen for a second. I didn't see that. That makes more sense. Okay. Well, we could Zola the Dracula, but then we're really banking on drawing Apocalypse next turn. I think what we might want to do here, it's a little crazy, but I think we might go double Morbius into Sinister London, and then double Gambit.
Alright, let's do it.
And then if we somehow still have a MODOK by the end of that, then we're in business. But I doubt we will. Just don't hit the Ebony Blades. Come on. Knock that Tribunal down, baby. Nope. Okay. Well, the Ebony Blades were a good play. And we did draw the APOC. So, MODOK, Blade, and let it rip. It's still a decent amount of power. APOC is going to get pretty massive here. He should get up to like 24 and 30 for the two Draculas, I'm thinking.
Minions to me.
There's the Hella.
Minions to me.
Not too bad. I think we beat this.
Yeah, I think we got a
actually
chance here.
this. Because those 2 Dracs are going to be huge. Yeah, 24 and 30. It should be.
Boom.
There it is. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Those 2 big boys.
Jeez, let's go.
Damn. 50 and
Double Dracula. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And, you have anything to say, Parry?
Well, I thank you for having me on, Prashant. This was a great time. I love playing Vampire Slayer and showing it off to as many people as I can. It's kind of my baby. So I like to be a proud dad when playing this deck sometimes. And I'm glad you had fun with it. Thank you all for watching. If you want to check me out, it's twitch.tv/ParryManilow. I stream typically Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. So check me out there, and I'll see you guys next time.
Sounds good. Till next time, guys, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.
Peace.